Hi and welcome to Show's classes. You can WhatsApp or call us at the number given on the screen for any doubts, queries, or for full videos on our courses. Let us see our first question of the day. Consider two firms 1 and 2 with their output levels denoted by Q1 and Q2. Now suppose both have identical and linear cost function as given. Let the market demand be as given follows, where Q denotes aggregate output and P the market price. Now we need to find in our first question the simultaneous decision of the output levels. We need to define the equilibrium in this market. We have to solve for reaction functions of these two forms, and using this we find the equilibrium. Let us see how to do this. I'll write few of the steps from beforehand. Thus we have Q equals to 10 minus P. Over here Q means Q1 plus Q2, which is equals to 10 minus P, or P is equals to 10 minus Q1 minus Q2. This is a very important relation as we will be using it for the profit maximization formulation. That is, we have the following maximization problem, that is total revenue minus total cost, as cost is given as Qi. Now this is for Q1 star. We'll also have for Q2 star. Therefore Q2 star we have a similar formulation, that is maximize with respect to Q2, 10 minus Q1 star minus Q2 into Q2 minus of Q2. Let me clean that mess that I've written over there. Now we solve these two equations for Q1 star and Q2 star. Now solution for Q1 star, let us do for Q1 star. It comes to 10 Q1 minus Q1, that is 9 Q1 minus Q1 square minus Q1 Q2 star. Similarly for Q2 star we have 9 Q2 minus Q1 star Q2 minus Q2 square. Now for Q1 we can solve this by taking Q1 common, therefore 9 minus Q2 minus Q1 square equals to 0. Therefore 9 minus Q2. Without wasting further time, I'll just write you the answers that we get using the standard procedure. That is, Q2 is also, since they are symmetric, 9 minus Q1 by 2. Solving the above system will get us Q1 star comma Q2 star as equals to 3 comma 3. Let us see how it will look like. Thus if we plot this on a graph, it will look like as follows. Now we solve the second part of this question. Suppose the firm still competes over quantities but both have a capacity constant at an output level of 2. We need to find these reaction functions and the equilibrium in this case. Let us see how to do this. Thus for this question we have the similar reaction functions except with a slight change. The change over here is with the constraints that we now have, that is Q2 is less than and Q1 is less than is equals to 2. Now just like the first question, we'll solve and get the values using the standard procedure. Thus by standard procedure we solve and get the values as Q1 Q2. As you can see in the screen, Q1 is Q9 minus Q2 by 2 into Q2 greater than 5, and 2 is Q2 less than equals to 5. For Q2, since both the equations are similar, we have for q1 greater than 5, 9 minus q1 by 2, and 2 for q1 less than equals to 5. We'll plot, I've already plotted this on a graph, and the graph looks like as follows. Thus we come to an end of another great question. Please like, subscribe, and click on the notification icon. You can WhatsApp us or call us at the number given on the screen for any doubts, queries, or for full videos on our courses.